back to my channel. I'm Tita, of course, and this video, it's kind of actually very, very different from anything I do, but I feel like it's something that I woke up and I was like, okay, I need to talk about this. Why? Because I know a lot of people that are feeling this, and I just want you to understand, or at least try to understand where I'm coming from with it, or my perspective on it. I'm not telling you how to live your life, you know what I'm saying, but I'm just saying you matter, right? And you should live by what you want to live by, and not not by what you think others will like. So let's get into this video. I'm just here to like elaborate on people's lifestyle, people's way of being. Like, why do we feel like we have to do this, or why do we live by the norm? Basically, I know someone really close to me personally that so they find themselves feeling really bad about themselves. They find themselves just worrying about others' opinion of them, or what do they think about them, and just how they are viewed by others, basically. And it took a really big toll on them, just focusing or just worrying about others, of others' opinions of themselves. So I'm just here to say, like, you have to let that go. You are not entitled to live for no one else in this world, not even your family. Like, we are all here to do something, right? But it's not for others, because at the end of the day, guess what? You are in your own body. So what others people say, what other people think, like, maybe, yeah, it can be hurtful, it can be damaging, or something, but at the end of the day, you have to really take a look in the mirror and see who is the people that are criticizing you, or the reason, like, everything doesn't need a reaction. So look in the mirror and and really look at yourself. And what I do, I don't say I recommend, but like, something that helped me was looking in the mirror and just telling myself my truths, the ugly, the good, the bad, what makes me mad, whatever it is that I'm feeling, um that 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 uh that emotion, I tell it to myself, and in most cases I end up like really upset, or angry, but I let it out in front of the mirror, looking myself in the eye, right? And it helps me. Why? Because this is who I'm facing, this is who I'm battling. You know what I'm saying? You are your own enemy, because you keep yourself from doing things. Your mind can, like, oh, I don't feel like doing this today, or I don't want to go talk today, I don't want to go work today, I have all these tasks to do today, but I really don't want to go today. Or you just, like, you are your own obstacle, in other words, right? And this conversation may not, like, be in, like, I don't care if it's not your interest or whatever. I feel like I have to say this because it's a lot. Like, I say this way too often, and I just want us to realize that we are our own person, and others' opinions shouldn't have so much power, so much control over our lives, over our emotions. Most of the time, it's just people wanting something out of you, wanting to take what you have, or just don't want to see you do better than them, or don't want to see you progress in general, which is super freaking weird to me, because I feel like everybody has a spot in this world, and everybody's important, and we all have a chance to making a good place for ourselves in this world. But it's a lot of people that don't want us to be happy, or just have what we have. So just be careful who you surround yourself with, especially if you, like, have a name for yourself now. Like, it's a lot of people that mask themselves as friends or whatever, just to be around you, just to make sure that they're in the loop, just to know everything you have going on all the time, but they don't really care about you. And if you're a part of my life, you know, you'll know if you're part of my life, because I'll like, you know, I'm very sensitive. So when it comes to someone I love and care for, I express that, right? So if you're one of my friends, or you know, somebody that I really really care about, you'll know who you are. And I just want to say I appreciate you for being who you are, for having an impact on my life, for being part of my life. And I really appreciate you guys, and my love for you guys is always genuine, and you can always count on me no matter what. And just thank you for being a part of my life, because you guys do make me better, and y'all push me, and I just want to say thank you for that, because again, a lot of people don't have that and wish they did. So, but my skin looks really really nice. Like, you should not do something because just because you think this person wouldn't like it. uh, don't not wear this. You like it, but you think the world wouldn't, so you don't wear it. Or you want to try this color on your hair, right? But you don't do it because people are gonna think I'm crazy. People are gonna think I'm gay. People are gonna think I'm delusional, or I'm going through something. You know, like, be you. Do what you do. You know, like, it's really upsetting me right now, because we are our own person, bro. And y'all have to realize that. Like, we're not meant to please the world. Like, we are our own person. Found better lighting. But anyways, um let's say, because life is short, you know, I've seen so many deaths, like, close to me, or people that I know that know somebody. Like, it's just so many. This year has brought so many deaths, like, all over the world. And I just feel like if I were to, like, die today, tomorrow, or you know, this week, I want to feel accomplished. Like, I feel like maybe, like, yeah, this is not what I want for my, like, this is not the position I would like to be at, but I live freely, you know. I live freely. I don't care about your opinion. I don't care what you think of me, what you think. If you think I'm broke, if you think I got money, if you think I'm a whore, if you think I'm stupid, if you think I'm dumb, if you think I'm weird. Like, I don't care about what you think about me, honestly. And maybe I used to, but after having so much time to yourself, like, you start to realize people are temporary. Like I was saying, people are temporary. Things in life are temporary. Materialistic things are temporary. Um, so don't try to force anything that isn't meant to be, because God will tell you this is not meant to be. He will remove you from this situation. He will do everything to get you out of this situation. But sometimes he do put you in people's life to help them realize something, or to help them just be a better person, or just to help them with something, like, within them that they can't battle on their own. And after you leave that person, they'll realize I am way better than I was before. You know what I'm saying? Even though you want to stay there, it's not your place anymore, because you did your job. Like, that was all you were there to do. And honestly, I feel like you just gotta wake up and find a meaning in something, right? Not in someone, but find something within yourself that keeps you moving, that keeps you going, that keeps you wanting to do more, right? But don't ever let no one else dictate your emotions, your being, your who you are. Don't let them change who you are. Don't let them put a stop on who you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Go do what you want to do, regardless. If you don't have the money, go find a way. It's always a way. Like, nowadays, they have a lot of apps that help you make money, like, same day, like, instantly. So yeah, like, you don't have a real job, but that's a job for you because you make money every day. So, like, you don't have to work for a big company. You don't have to be entitled to, like, to carry a burden that isn't yours. Like, baggage is a thing. Like, you could feel heavy. You could feel, like, drained from just being around people. Like, mentally drained, emotionally exhausted. You could, like, it's so much stuff that goes on being a human alone. But, like, you add more to your stress, to your whatever it is. You add more to your situation when you allow others to dictate who you are. So basically what I'm saying is, live for yourself. Like, yeah, you're like, oh, I got kids or have a family, but they also have their own life, right? But of course, kids, there should be your priority if you have kids, blah blah blah. But like, other than that, like, you don't gotta live for your family. You gotta do that for you. Why? Because for one, they already have their life, right? And I'm not saying don't worry about them at all, but like, focus on you first, because you want to help them out, right? But how are you gonna do that if you aren't taking care of yourself first? You are important. You should be your number one priority, regardless of whatever is around you, and others shouldn't matter. That's basically what I'm trying to say here. And this video, like I said, is just like something I feel like I needed to say, because I know there's a lot of people that feel stuck, or that feel like they have to do shit, or they're afraid to do things just because of what people think. People don't give you anything. Like, those people that are judging you, those are just people that you allow to have control of your life, even though they don't pay your bills, they don't give you money every day, like, they don't buy you food, they don't pay for your car, they don't give you a place to lay every night. So why should anyone say matter to you if they aren't doing anything for you? You know what I'm saying? Just like in like relationships too, and friendships, why do you need, or why do you allow others to have a say so, or an opinion in a relationship that they aren't part of? Because it's just you and your partner. That's a two-way relationship. Why is your family being involved? Why is your friends being involved? Why are just random people having a say so? You know what I'm saying? When they aren't in their relationship. Like, no matter what you say, at the end of the day, it's a two-way relationship. So everyone's opinion, or what they see, how they see it, what they think, shouldn't even matter. You know, like, because at the end of the day, it's you and me. I don't care what they gotta say. Like, with this me, I don't care, because this is between us. And y'all just gotta stop letting the world dictate everything you do, basically. Like, it's really like, it's devastating to even know like shit like this is happening. And I know, because I've been there, and I still see that now. Like, I've overcame all that already, right? But it's people that still has that mindset and are afraid to be who they are because of what people think of them. And that is not a way to live, because you would literally exhaust yourself, drain yourself, and overwhelm yourself just by worrying. Not even what you already have going on, not your problems that you already have right now, but you're adding to that just by letting people have a opinion, a say so in your life, if you understand what I'm saying. But again, nothing specific. I'm just saying this because I know a lot of people feel what I'm saying, and I actually have so many people come up to me, asking me about the situation. But it's like, it takes time to overcome a lot of things, right? It takes isolation. It takes, right? Like, it's good to have friends and stuff, but like, if they aren't really your friend, like, it comes a point where you realize that people don't really mean well, right? So everybody don't deserve you. Everybody don't deserve your time. Like, everybody that's around you do not mean well, and you have to learn to pick them people out, like, pick those out and realize that. And you don't have to address them or be like, oh, you do this. Like, you can just separate yourself from them, keep them at a distance. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying start no drama or nothing like that. Just keep those people far away from you. Don't let them be like in your inner circle to where they're just judging you from the inside out. Like, what's the point of having somebody like that? Is not gonna help you out, support you, if they're not benefiting you, right? Genuinely, not for their own. Like, some people help you just so they can get something out of you. So that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about somebody that genuinely wants to be there for you, that really cares about you, that wants better for you, right? Those are the people that you want around you. But it's so hard to find those kind of people nowadays. So that's what I'm saying. Like, protect your inner self, protect yourself, be aware of your surroundings, be aware of people, be aware of bad intentions, because those aren't easy to read, right? I mean, those aren't too hard to read. But sometimes it could be deceiving just because me. They can be deceiving because they paint themselves as friends, or they always want to know what you're doing. They get mad when you don't talk to them. They always want to be in your face. Those aren't friends, right? They're like, "Oh, I just care about you," blah blah. No, you just want to be controlling and have a big huge impact, like be a huge part of my life, when in real life you don't really, you just want to see, like, you want to be close to me so that you can make sure that I stay down and that I don't progress. And I actually had a friend like this when I came back to Texas, right? They were really nagging and wanted me to like be around them, and got mad when I text back and called me names when I wasn't responding, and it's like, oh, I was just playing or whatever. No, okay, you. And then she came around me and I didn't feel good about, like, I just felt like I was being like suffocated, and it was just like a bad energy, like bad, like a bad sense of, it just didn't feel good, right? So I stopped talking to them, and then I asked them one time, I asked them, that was before I stopped talking. I was like, okay, can you this and that for a job? And they didn't respond. And then they needed something like 3 days later, and of course they texted me back, didn't even respond to what I had said before that. So I was just like, you're a leech, and I'm not gonna give you my energy anymore or time. So friendships aren't really friendships always. Most of the time it's just people wanting something out of you, wanting to take what you have, or just don't want to see you do better than them, or don't want to see you progress in general, which is super freaking weird to me, because I feel like everybody has a spot in this world and everybody's important, and we all have a chance to making a good place for ourselves in this world. But it's a lot of people that don't want us to be happy or just have what we have. So just be careful who you surround yourself with, especially if you like have a name for yourself now. Like, it's a lot of people that mask themselves as friends or whatever just to be around you, just to make sure that they're in the loop, just to know everything you have going on all the time, but they don't really care about you.